Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Landric Plays Dawn of Man. So, I have totally forgotten what we were in the middle of doing last episode, but it looks like, so we're at the start of winter, we've got plenty of food. I guess what are we at? 17 of 21 people? Excellent, so we'll put down some more huts, we'll try and encourage some more people to arrive, and then we'll start working on our knowledge, and see if we can hit the Mesolithic area. Ooh, stormy. So one thing that's quite nice is there's still some updates being released for this game, and one of the things they've done is they've changed the way the camera works, so now it rotates really nicely, and I'm going to claim full credit for that, despite none of these videos actually being up on YouTube yet, but you know, that's just the way it is. So let's hop back into Paleolithic vision, and we're going to hunt some of these donkeys over here, try and get a little bit more knowledge. So I think one of the things we can do is if we go here and then knowledge progress. Excellent, so we'll get 3 knowledge when we get to 20 population, so we'll encourage some more people. Domestic animals, 4 of 10. Do we have... Oh, the dogs, do they count as domestic animals? I see. Oop, you're upset. You don't have warm clothing. We'll see if we can get you some of that. That's what we're going to use the hides and stuff we get from those donkeys. There we go, look at our good dogs. Excellent. More meat, more donkeys, almost there. 2 more knowledge, and we'll be able to get a little bit more. We'll be able to advance into the next age. Aha! And you're creating some leather, so we can make some more outfits. They won't be warm enough though. I mean, I suppose they're better than nothing. There we go. You're all venerating your ancestors and nature and the totems and stuff like that. That's quite good. So you're recovering some morale. There we go. That's going up. You've got 2 sets of clothes. Well, 3 sets of clothes. I suppose you're just carrying one and you're going to store that. Yeah, there we go. So you've stored... There we go. Perfect. You're building a new tent. Got a new hearth over here that technically we don't really need, though people will use it to warm up. You're very sad, so you're going to go over there. We'll put down some new tents as well, I think. How many have we got? Yeah, still 21. Build, residence... tent. So later on, I think possibly when we get to the next era, we'll be able to upgrade a few of these to thatched huts rather than sort of like this combination of hide and stick. But that'll do fine. There we go. Got tanner over here, so we still got some tannin from these oak trees. Yes. Somewhere. This one. That's right. We can only collect that in spring. Can we put down a work area for that? Cut down trees, nope, collect tannin. I feel like we already have one of these somewhere. That's harvesting plants. There we go, that's the tannin. Ooh, what have we got here? Auroch? You look a little bit tricky. I suppose we could try and hunt you. It's just the start of spring. We've got some easier things to hunt over here, let's hunt those. And we might put down some more of these work areas. In fact, we can put a couple more people on these just to encourage people to grab. Does that? I don't know if that applies to all work areas of that type, but we'll give it a go. Some cherries over here and chestnuts. I don't know whether we have technically have the technology for those, but we'll do our best. And then. Yeah, we'll increase the number of people on that as well. We tend not to actually go through all of the fruit and things we gather. Ooh, wolf attack. Who's the wolf attacking? Turak. So I guess we'll tell everyone to go and hunt this. There we go. Start throwing spears. Good job, guys. Good job, team. So it looks like you've got you've got some flint spears, composite spears. Okay, I'll give us some nice warm fur coats again. Excellent. How's our storage looking? Yeah, still got plenty of space. Still got plenty of cured meat. In fact, still got plenty of raw meat that we need to get on this drying rack. Might be a reasonable idea to put down some more tanning racks as well. So how much? We've got 2 dried skin, and I'm guessing no leather, but we've got plenty of raw skin, so that's fine. Got some bone spears, got some flint spears. Haven't got any advanced knives yet, we don't have the technology for that. Oh, speaking of technology, we can finally unlock the Mesolithic era, and then we'll move on to, I guess, grain processing maybe, or archery, or stone polishing, which will let us create better knives. That sounds like it could be good. In fact, there we go. Let's go with grain processing. That'll give us more options for gathering food. And there we go, we've got another milestone, humble beginnings, for advancing into the next age. There's a lovely little screenshot of our tribe. That's right, one of the things I said I was thinking about doing in the last episode was what happens if we if we just take some people and we set up another little encampment almost over here. And I don't know whether the AI will necessarily be smart enough to sort of not, like if there's somebody living in a house over here, whether they'll decide to walk all over here to do one of their jobs. But we'll find out. So we've unlocked grain processing, which now we can harvest wild cereals, but we'll have to crush them into flour and make bread for that to actually be useful. So let's have a look. Mortar. Rock to crush grain into flour, labour-intensive process. And then flour can be used to... so we can use a windmill to do it later on. And then we use that to make bread at presumably just the hearth? Yep, so 1 flour makes 2 bread. We've unlocked pottery as well, because we're in the Mesolithic, which means now people can start storing water in the storage tents. They can gather it from the river, store it there, and it means people don't have to go back and forth. And especially it will be important later on when we get to domesticating animals. So, logs and stone and things like that are very heavy. We can now start researching sledges and carts to allow people to sort of drag them rather than having to carry them everywhere. So where are we? Production, tanner, mortar, there we go. So we'll put, I guess, one of these next to the fire. And over here too, because why not? And then people can start crushing any grain we've gathered into flour and then bake it into bread. Lovely. So what do we want to go for next? So later on we'll be able to get cereal domestication, which is going to be good. We can start agriculture, which will help us gather much more food. And we'll also be able to turn that sort of cereal and crops and things, or the straw from it, into thatching. So we'll be able to have much nicer huts. There we go, first mortar. So people are going to come over here and just grind that grind the grain into flour. We've got some more humans, which is giving us some more research, and somebody who's born as well. Lovely. In fact, we're almost going to hit our cap soon, so I'll put down some more of these huts. Ooh. Hit another milestone already. Expansion. I think that's for reaching a population of 20, perhaps. Excellent. So that's given us even more knowledge, and it's probably unlocked some of the new challenge modes as well. So you need fuel, so I guess that takes sticks rather than logs. So we've still got plenty of sticks. We could chop down some of these trees. In fact, there's some over here that we can chop down. So that one technically we can gather tannin from, so we'll cut down some of the other ones instead. The fir has tannin as well. And this one has berries of some sort, so we won't cut that one down, but we can cut this one down. There we go. So that'll give us some logs, and we can use that. So we are at a flint over there. There's something we can hunt. I guess we'll put down another... tell people to gather this flint as well. We don't want to run out of that. But we are going to have to go further and further and further to get flint, which means probably going past these bears, which isn't great. So maybe we do just go and... straw chart, don't need that. Maybe we do try and put some other sort of settlement over here, just to see what happens, and we'll see if people start traipsing back and forth across the whole map. So where do we put it? Do we put it in this area here? Yeah, this could be nice. I suppose we'll have to think carefully about what we put down first. So it might be a good idea to put a storage tent down first. We've got a trader. you will sell us the technology for sledge making, which is very, very, very expensive. I suspect we couldn't afford that even if we sold you everything. Maybe we just, yeah, especially with your commission, we're going to struggle to pay for that. Never mind. Do you want to just get some extra flour? I suppose we could do. I think flour keeps for quite a while. I guess we'll trade, I don't know, a pick. And then can we get something else that's worth a tiny bit? Get some tannin, some more tannin. Oh, only the one. Okay, so we'll just trade that just to say that we can. Oh, there he goes, he's dragging off his sledge. There's a boar. That should be fairly safe to hunt. And there's some goats over here. We can probably hunt those quite safely as well. The more people we get, the more food we need, but the more people we've got to go and safely hunt things. Ah, that's a good point. We'll need to mine a little bit of stone as well, just to finish off this mortar here. I don't think we technically need the two, but we might as well, right? We've got enough knowledge to unlock something else. Let's unlock archery. So I don't know if we craft those here or whether we need something special. Ah, we do. So this is only good for hunting, not fighting. But we can stop using slings now and get everyone using archery. And that's much better for hunting than basically any of the other weapons we've got. So perfect. So that takes a stick and some hide, and we turn that into a bow. And then people will now be able to use that to hunt, hopefully from a much safer distance. Excellent, so we are sort of filling up on storage over here as well. So let's try it out. Let's put down a storage tent somewhere. This is probably a bit too far. We'll try and keep it relatively close, I suppose. Was here the area I said? It was near, yeah, it was near this, was it, copper ore? Copper ore in this megalith. Is there any flint nearby? There's some there. What else? We've got sticks, we've got plenty of stuff to hunt, we've got plenty of berries and things lying around. Is that more flint? It looks like it could be. Can't quite click on it. Yeah, it is. Oh, I guess we'll try and set up another little village here just to see what happens. So, we will put down... I guess we'll put down some storage places. Ah, haystack. A place to store straw. I don't think we need any of that yet, but later on. So we'll put down a storage tent here, put down a couple of storage areas in front of it, so a wood pile and a stone pile. There we go, there's the rock pile. Like that. And we'll put down a hearth. Oh, can't go in that gap, so we'll put it probably... I tell you what, we'll put the sort of circle of huts over here, and then maybe we'll put one on the other side, or actually maybe we'll put down the, what are they called? Some of the drying and the meat drying racks and stuff like that, and the tanning stuff. There we go, put down some tents here. Ooh. Actually have to chop down those trees first. Okay. So I'll put one there. Can't fit one in that gap. But we'll put one here. Didn't quite let me click on it because there was a tree in the way. Okay, so we'll cut down some of these just to make a little bit of room. And that's probably far... Well, it's probably... I was going to say it's more than enough to be going on with. It's probably far, far too much, but, you know. People will go over there and get to work eventually. In the meantime, we'll make sure this little area stays nice and productive as well. Kick up the speed a little bit. It's almost winter. How much food have we got? We are running a little bit low on food. So maybe we need to up... How's the fish over here? Ah, good. So I think we told somebody to go and fish here, but I suspect they just went and did one fishing job rather than repeated it. So we'll put down another fishing work area here to make sure people get plenty of fish. We'll send 2 people to go and get the 20 fish. Can we tell them to extract water? We can do that as well. I'll do that. And then say we want to keep 20 water around. I guess we might as well get 2 people to do that as well, because it shouldn't take them too long to do that, and then we can move this fishing area down here once this is all replenished. So you're very tired. I assume that means you've been all the way down here. Yeah, you're all getting extremely worn out to go and build up this little area down here. Where is it? Here it is. There you go, you're carrying all of the stuff. Of course, you're going to end up splitting it in loads of different places. Maybe I shouldn't have done this in the middle of winter, but oh well. It is going to take them a long, long while to go and do all of that. I probably should have done it in smaller batches rather than trying to put down an entire village all at once. Ah well, we'll live and learn. They might not, but we will. Let's have another quick look if there's anything nearby that we can hunt. Anything at all. Nope, it is winter, so food is a little bit sparse. But it's fine, they'll be able to fish, and aha, there's a woolly rhino there. I don't think that'll bother us if we just try and hunt these goats. And this horse. We could probably hunt the... Interesting, there's a cave bear there. Ah, it's an old female. I was going to say the woolly rhino is more dangerous than the bear. Okay, so people will go away and do that. You're getting some water. You are still making bows? Yes. I think we're out of skins though. In fact, you need repairing as well. So we are going to need lots more skins to... partly because I guess everyone's carried a whole bunch down here to try and build this new... to make this new little settlement over here. Actually no, they don't have enough to build these either. Okay then. Ah, I pity whoever's going to have to build to drag an entire rock all the way down there. That's not going to go great, is it? What are you? Are you a dog? Yes. Old dog. You're a young dog. So we don't have any grain that we can turn into flour, but hopefully come the spring, one of our gather areas has lots and lots of wild barley or wheat or whatever it is that we can go and make, or gather rather. I suppose we might as well put down a straw storage location just so that it goes somewhere, and then we'll turn it into roofs later on. Yeah, we'll put it here. Why not? Keep it away from some of the open fires, just in case that's a problem. Ooh, there's a trader here. What can you offer us? You can offer us leather, which we don't necessarily need. I guess we'll get some flour though. And might as well get a single unit of grain. I suppose we might as well stock up on flint as well, and then I can trade these knives to you. And then we'll make more with the flint. So we need to trade 3 more. I guess we can trade the straw actually, because we don't need it yet. Oh no, we've got... so we can trade a little bit extra. Ah, it's fine, that'll do. You can make a little bit of profit on your trip. Maybe you'll come back again sooner. We even got a little bit of knowledge for trading away that flour. Brilliant. Or for trading for that flour. Excellent. How's everything down here going? Nope, still just a big old pile of sticks. But we're crafting some more spears. We're going to do some more hunting. Survived the winter, so we got another knowledge for that. Excellent. And we'll start sending people to hunt some of these goats as well. Ooh, there's a reindeer. We'll go hunt that as well. Delicious. And another one. And that's our dog. Can't hunt that. Do we want to keep around more fish, given that we've got so many hungry people? I think we probably do. So let's go to here, and we'll increase the limit to 30, I suppose. So it is spring now, so people will start harvesting some of these berries and things like that as well, and some of this barley and emmer. Do we have a... I feel like we should have a work location here. Maybe we don't. Gather collect and harvest wild plants. We'll just put that down here and try and cover everything. And we'll set... Oh, where is it? I can't see it. Ah, yep, they're right next to each other. So we can get rid of this one. And we'll send 4 people over here to go and gather all of this. Excellent, drying plenty of food. Can always have more, but we've got stacks and stacks of raw meat. Some of your people have no warm clothing. Well, we'll try and fix that as soon as possible. There we go, you're making new knives. Oh, that's because we've got more people showing up. In fact, we are at capacity. So do we want to build some more huts over there, or do we wait until this bit is all finished? I suppose we might as well wait until this bit's all finished. It's going to take a little while though. What are you bringing? You're carrying skin and stuff from whatever it was you've just been butchering. So we'll get all of that dried as well. And then we'll start turning that into some nice coats. And then we'll also go and build those extra buildings over there. I mean, we've still got plenty of space to sort of expand here, but over there there's some more flint and other resources that we can make use of. Some bison. What's this over here? Is this a pack of wolves? It is a pack of wolves, or at least 2 wolves. Ooh, and we're being attacked by a cave lion right the way over here. Who are you hunting? Oh, you're hunting all of these people over here. Oop. So let's get them to defend themselves. Whew. That was a bit of a close one. But you're doing alright. So we've built, almost built the storage tent. Just gotta tie a couple more logs to it and we should be fine. And we can start moving some supplies over here, and then we can use those to actually build all of these things as well. Oh, apparently we've hunted our first bison as well. So we've got a little bit more knowledge. What do we get next? So we could get some flint knives, which would be quite good. We need that for underground mining later on, but I don't think otherwise it gives us anything necessarily that important. If we get the pulse processing, we can gather more food, which I think is going to be more important for us right now. So we'll do that. Allows you to harvest wild pulses and cook them. Excellent. So we'll do some of that. So where are they? Here we go. There's some here, some barley. Oh, we've already got a gathering area there for that. Set 2 people on that one as well, because why not? I've got some peas and pears and other stuff over here that I guess isn't being harvested yet. We've got some more rye and things over there. Excellent. Do our best to harvest all of this without irritating these wolves. There we go, we'll do that. Oh, and now we're being attacked by a cave bear as well. Blimey, it is not our day. Oh no. Cave bear has killed the poor old man who was out picking berries. Ah, dear, oh dear. Well, I guess that frees up more space for new people. Shall we get some cured meat? Let's get some cured meat. And again, we'll trade away some of these knives for it. Okay, that'll do. So, how much food have we got now? So we've got plenty of berries, so hopefully that'll see us through until the winter, and then we can... Oh, blimey, the bear's at it again. Are you managing to run away? You're pretty grievously wounded, so you're running very, very slowly. And you're also low on stamina, and yeah, you haven't slept in a while. I think you might... Hopefully you'll make it back. Oh, no, you're deciding to wander that straight back to the bear. Okay, never mind then. Oh dear. So... Aha, but we do have some bows now, so hopefully we can go and get some vengeance, but I think that'll have to wait until next episode. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see how this new settlement over here gets started. Aha, we've got a couple of people starting over here. So we'll see how the AI handles us having slightly two different settlements in the next episode. See you then.